Hi, welcome to the FXB Climate Advocates family and Miss Karina to our joint project known as EcoMed Alliance. I feel proud to, to present this presentation or project in the FXB Climate Action Symposium Summer 2024. Here is the EcoMed Alliance team. We each member worked on different aspect of our project. Each member will narrate his climate story and will tell us about his role in the EcoMed Alliance team.
My name is Bansa Mawunya. I'm a student at Saud Technical University studying civil engineering and a student climate advocate with FXB. Today, our presentation will be on advocating to protect our climate. So, our project goal is to empower individuals in developing and undeveloped countries with climate literacy. By bridging knowledge gaps, we demystify climate change, enabling these regions to take a leading role in climate advocacy and action. Target communities. Our target community are individuals of developing countries, mainly global countries. Some of these are Cambodia, Ghana, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Nepal, Zambia, and India. Some of these countries have little measures in place to combat climate change, and not all of these citizens are abreast with climate change and its implications. Thank you.
My name is Rashid, currently enrolled in Bachelor degree in Environmental Science in Cohort University of Science and Technology that is located in KPK province, Pakistan. I attend many seminars regarding to different environmental aspects. I also received several certificates like ISO 14001 Environmental Management System and ISO 45001 Occupational Health and Safety Management. And I also received certificate from UNIES about net zero, that how we can minimize the pollution. And I also attend the many seminars on national level that about the food security and food safety management. My second slide is about our project. Our project is about climate action or change advocacy, in which we conduct seminar and Google survey form. My role in project is about conducting the Google survey form, in which I received many responses. We received about 140 responses, that is about 97.8% people filled the Google form survey. This slide was about that most of the people that fill the form is about the age of 20 to 27 age, and that makes about 59% of the responses. The second most group of people that fill the form are the age of 16 to 21. Among them, 48.2% female that have filled the form, and 51.5% are male that fill the form. Most of the responses that received from the failure country, and second most responses received from the United States. The education status of the people that fill the form is that most of the students are bachelor students that fill the form, and that is about 73.5% student that are undergraduate student that have filled the Google survey form. That was about climate action advocacy, and some of them from the high school. There are 5% of them from the high school that fill the form, and 18% master student also fill the form. The fifth slide, that is about the employment status, in which we conclude that about 54% student that have filled the form that have shown their dedication to climate change action and advocacy survey form, and about 28.1% employed that have filled the form, and 15.8% unemployed people that have filled the form. Sixth slide is about the climate change, that how percent people have know about the climate change. We conclude that about 55.1% people were aware about the climate change, according to responses that we received. According to 87.6 percent people. Uh, According to them, that climate change is a change in global and regional climate pattern. This is the definition according to people that I have received in the form. About 56.5 people predict that they are concerned about the climate change. Climate change topic here continued in slide 7. So here I will tell that about more about the climate change, that have the people what the people think about the climate change. So 76.3% people think that the international corporation tackling the climate change. 92.6 percent people think that the main cause of climate change is human activities, and small group of people predict that climate change is because of earth natural cycle. 73% people think that fossil fuel cause increase in greenhouse gases. According to responses that I received, 83.2% people think that the climate change affect the marine and land biodiversity. The eighth and the last slide about my presentation, that is about the renewable source of energy. About 94.9% know the renewable source of energy. So that there is a great number of people that know about the renewable source of energy, and it's a good for our sustainable development globally. And about 98.5% think that the renewable source of energy combat the climate change, and 66.6% people predict that life of people was disturbed by the climate change. Yet most of the people migrated from one place to another place because of climate change. Here I can give example that if the flood come in the area, so the houses are destructed by the because of the flood, and the people migrated from these areas to the to another area because of the flood, and these flood are because of the climate change. 66.6% people lifestyle are willing to make for reduction of carbon footprint, and we can reduce the carbon footprint by making a favor more favor use of public transport, because if we use a public transport, so we can reduce the personal carbon footprint and we can contribute to sustainable development.
Welcome to our presentation on community engagement through webinar. So let's move to our first slide. I'm Hafsa Shahbaz, holding a bachelor degree in agriculture with a major in environmental science from the University of Agriculture, Faisalabad. I'm based in the Madhi district, Faisalabad, Punjab. This region is classified as semi-arid, which means we experience hot, dry summers and mild winters. You can reach me via email at hafsashehbaz214@gmail.com. In our presentation, I will focus on how we can enhance community engagement through webinars. I will discuss our objectives, target audience, timeline, speaker information, assess promotion strategies, purpose of collaboration, organization background, and future goals. In this slide, we will discuss about objectives. Our main goal for this initiative are to raise awareness, empower action, foster collaboration, and promote solutions. We aim to educate the community about important issues, encouraging people to take meaningful steps to make a difference. By bringing people together, we hope to work towards shared goals and generate innovative ideas to solve community problems. Overall, we want to create a space where knowledge is shared, actions are inspired, and solutions are developed. As you know, we conducted a Google survey form in developing and underdeveloping communities to understand their needs better. These communities often lack access to resources and information. We focus for the webinar is to target these same communities, aiming to help fill this gap by providing valuable insights and resources. The planning and execution of our webinar followed a well-structured timeline. On July 10, we decided to conduct the webinar. On the July 17, we mailed to the speaker then he replied on then he replied to us on July 18. The webinar was successfully conducted on July 21. This timeline ensured that we had ample time to prepare, promote, and execute the event effectively, resulting in a well organized and impactful webinar. Our speaker was Daniel Lux. He is experienced in entrepreneurship and a passionate scientist. He is also a climate activist and the founder of the CO2 Brain, a company focused on climate solution. So we created our registration link for our webinar. So the and we used Google Meet as our webinar platform and formed a WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group allowed participants to stay connected and share information before, during, and after the event. We promoted the webinar on social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Twitter, etc. We also partnered with local organizations and influencers to reach more people. The question arises why we need collaboration. What was the purpose of the collaboration? Collaboration played a crucial role in our webinar success. The primary purpose of the collaboration included sharing knowledge and expertise, achieving common goals and objectives, even enhancing creativity and communication, increase efficiency, productivity, and promoting learning and professional development. By working together with various stakeholders, we were able to pool resources, generate innovative ideas, and achieve a greater impact through this collaboration. Here is some introduction of our organization who collaborate with us. Eco Revival Pakistan is a non-governmental youth organization. They dedicated to environmental sustainability and community development. Uh, their mission to engage young people in activities like promote ecological awareness and foster positive changes through initiatives like webinars. We aim and we focus on to educate, inspire, and empower the youth to take an active role in addressing environmental challenges and contributing to the well-being of their communities. In the last, looking ahead, we have several goals to further our mission. Um we plan to conduct more webinar series to continue engaging and educate our community. Even not only our community, we also want to educate the international community as well as. Additionally, we aim to incorporate new formats such as panel discussion, workshops, interviews div- uh, to diversify our content and provide more value to our participants. Continuous innovation will remain a key focus as we strive to improve and expand our initiative. Um, I think so, and the last, I will say that this is was the first webinar series. In future, we will conduct more webinar series.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mohammed Abdul. I am from Pakistan. I am student of Agriculture Sciences from University of Agriculture, Islamabad, Pakistan. Basically, I am from Bawalpur, from South Punjab, Pakistan. Bawalpur also known as City of Nawabs. I give you overview on webinar. Webinar topic is climate change and its advocacy. Our guest speaker is Mr. Daniel, and he is working on climate change, and he also doing different projects on climate change. Main points covered in webinar are safety and cleanest energy source, nature fluctuation of CO2, geoengineering, circular and regenerative, biomaterial uses, and biofuel microalgae. The project that are discussed in webinar by Mr. Daniel are water burns and eco village and sea water greenhouse. Takeaways of webinar are: number 1, waste less; number 2, use green solution; number 3, focus on local value creations. At the end of webinar, we arrange question answer session in which many participants ask questions to speaker. The question of participants are: how to produce eco-friendly energy, how private companies working on carbon credits, how industrial waste management by biotechnological waste, what are effective ways to control global warming, and how government, institutes, and students play a role to overcome climate changes. These are the questions that asked from participants.
Here is my presentation. I am Shabbir Ahmad, currently pursuing Bachelor of Law in Lahore University of Management Sciences. I have different experiences regarding climate advocacy and climate literacy. I belong to Quetta, the capital city of Balochistan province of Pakistan. Quetta has a semi-arid climate and it is among the top 10 most populous cities of Pakistan. Quetta Valley was once called as the Little London due to its beauty. The construction consists of the British architecture surrounded by high mountains full of lush green trees. But the earthquake of 1935 changed everything. This city was once meant for the residence of about 10,000 people, but now that beautiful Quetta has changed into a populous and overpopulated country. There is lack of greenery, full of concrete houses, and air pollution resides here. Quetta city was once known for its healthy environment. People or patients from all over the country would come here to benefit from its clean and green environment. But due to air pollution, the situation is have been turned into the 180 degree. Uh, Air pollution is the major problem here. According to my research, there are two main reasons for this air pollution. One is the crush plants, and the second is the transport. There are about 60 crush plants on the in the surroundings of Quetta Valley. Those crush plants are planted to crush to break mountainous mountains into small rocks or concrete rocks, which are then used in the construction of buildings. Those crushed stones are transported to different parts of the province and of the country. The second problem is the transport. On the roads of Quetta, old and torn out tree buses, auto rickshaws, and vehicles have been running. There is no check and balance on those vehicles, which consequently have increased the concentration of air pollution here.
Shaukat Kakar, Environmental Inspector, EPA Department, Quetta. چې اوس موږ زیات کار په ایر پولوشن باندې کار کول دلته د ډست په حواله باندې په کوټه کې شاوخوا تقریبا شپېته کرش پلانټ و د دې له وجې د کوټې پر ښار باندې ټوله دا دوړه به راتلله نو ښار به تر دوړو لاندې او خلک د مختلفو بیماریانو سره مخامخ وو په دې حواله باندې انوایرمنټ ډپارټمنټ خاص کر موږ د انفورسمنټ ټیم انسپکټرانو او ډیپټي ډایرکټر موږ تقریبا ټوټل کرش پلانټ सेल कर और बाकायदा में डिमोलिश कर और د دې له وجې پر کوټه ښار باندې ډېر غټ اثر لیدلی چې زموږ روډونه چې دي کناره ټو کناره جوړ نه دي دا زموږ ترانسپورټ ګرد زوړ ترانسپورټ دی بیا دا غټ بسیز دي روډونه تنګ دي نو دا چې پر کچا راسي د دې له وجې د ډست ډېر زیاتوالی دی نو موږ ګورنمنت ته دا سجیشن ورکړی چې روډ چې ته جوړوي تر کناره یې جوړ کړه د هغه له وجې به په ډست کې ډېره کمي راشي او زموږ خلک به له ډېرو بیمارۍ څخه بچاو شي. د درختو په حواله باندې موږ دا کال په 2024 کې موږ تقریبا 15,000 درختې ګوره هر کال درختې کرل کېږي لیکن د هغه دغه نشته چې څوک یې وساتي. دا واره موږ درختې دې خلکو ته ورکړې چې د کورو والا چې باید ته به د دې درخته کوې د دې به موږ ته پیک راستی چې باید دا ما سروایو کړې ده دا بچاو شوې ده نو د دې ډېر ښه رزلټ راغلی دی. اوس خلکو بلډینګان ته زور ورکړی دی درختې باسي باید دا را روان کال زموږ دا انشیټیو دی چې باید هر کور به یوه درخته لازمي لري. کال موږ مختلف انجوز لکه اشر انجوز مختلف انجوز راغله بیا انوایرمنټ له دې سره مدد وکړي او دوی ته باقاعده له فورسټرز درختې ورواستي او دوی ته حواله کړي او نو دوی سره موږ دا وعده کوو چې را روان ستی په کوم ایکومټ سي موږ به دوی ته پرووایډ کړو او دوی بیا هغه سروایو وکړي له دې ځبه زموږ پر کلایمټ چینج باندې ډېر اثر ولري.
We, through the EcoMate Alliance platform, are soon organizing a tree plantation campaign in which the Environmental Department of Balochistan will sponsor us, or maybe they will provide us the trees to plant. Second, we will soon start awareness campaign through use of social media and visiting in person, visiting the schools, colleges, and other institutions of Balochistan. We will make people aware of the importance of tree plantation, and has it said that one single tree provide oxygen to 20 people. So we will aware the people to plant a single tree in their house, and we will make sure that our initiative, one house, one tree, is soon implemented in its real sense. As I have shared my climate story, so now I will come to my role in the EcoMet Alliance team. After conducting a webinar on the 21st July, in the end, we conducted a quiz and asked our participant four questions. About 448 people from the developing and underdeveloping countries participated. That was a beautiful experience for us. We asked these four questions from our participants, and the response was amazing. They shared different point of views, and seeing their interest in our quiz and the webinar was overwhelming. That the quiz and their positive responses motivated us to organize further webinars in future. To ensure our presence on social media platforms, we created Ecomet Alliance page on the Instagram. I urge all the participants to follow our page. In this the purpose of this Instagram page is to conduct awareness campaigns regarding climate literacy or climate change. Um, Also, we share different climate advocacy opportunities on our this page, such as the UNICEF or the UNFCCC programs or the fellowship opportunities, and request our participants or our followers to follow or enroll in those programs to have a better understanding of the climate change. Another purpose of this Instagram page is to conduct surveys or share the survey information to our followers, to make the people aware of the any upcoming webinars from the Ecomet Alliance or any other organization which we have collaborated with. Hence, this area is of social media. Um, Everyone must ensure his or her presence on social media, to compete with the world. On our Instagram platform, we have initiated a 30-day climate research challenge. The purpose of this initiative is to educate people about the climate-related terminologies, all the organizations, the international organizations working on climate change in its mitigation, and the laws related to climates. Here are some of the posts from the Instagram page in which we have told people about different terminologies like the IPCC and XYZ. You can also visit our Instagram page to know more about climate related terms and terminologies. So here was my presentation, the and my climate story. I've shared my climate story with you guys, and I have also narrated my role in the Ecomet Alliance team. So now I will shift the mic to the new speaker who will tell her uh, climate story and her role in the Ecomet Alliance team. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mwila Twelasi. I'm a second year development studies student at the University of Zambia. My climate story began very early on in life. I was raised by two environmentalists that were very passionate about afforestation, and so naturally I was surrounded by nature and grew up to love that kind of environment. Secondly, the entertainment that I was exposed to at a young age was mainly surrounding climate action and environmentalism and preservation and that kind of stuff. So naturally, I grew a love for advocacy, and I wanted to make sure that I entered some form of climate advocacy in life. Unfortunately, the Zambian school system does a very poor job of educating students about the impact of climate change because it's such a serious topic and it's not talked about enough. You have students understand what the word climate change means, but not exactly what it entails or how climate change impacts their daily lives. Worse off, they're not even taught how they can play a role in mitigating the impact of climate change. And I understand just how important storytelling can be in conveying important messages, as storytelling is an important part of Zambian tradition and culture and has been used to pass down information for generations. Even more so is the importance of storytelling when it comes to climate advocacy and climate change awareness. Storytelling can be used as a tool to motivate people to enter the climate action space, especially people who do not understand the full effects of climate change. They are the people that we need the most in climate action spaces. So I intend to use storytelling to inspire others in the same way that I was taught to love advocacy. By using such inspiring stories, we can incite this need to spread the message of climate change. One of these stories is that of Sunaina Khan, a healthcare professional, cultural journalist, and climate advocate. Her climate story started through her love for volunteering and charity work that she would do very often. She always loved volunteering, and before getting involved in climate work, she was already volunteering at free medical camps for fundraising in Pakistan, and she was also on her journey as a volunteer for Youth STEM Matters and the Kektil Youth Leader Program. That is where she got introduced to global issues and SDGs, and from there her interest started developing towards sustainability. And late last year, she joined the biodiversity workshop by Yungo Nature Working Group, and it was, according to her, mind-blowing. This is where her interest in climate change grew exponentially, and she started a few virtual externships where she got involved with organizations working on sustainability, and that further deepened her interest in climate change and developed a skill set for action too. She also joined Yungo, a youth constituency of the UNFCCC. Such inspiring stories from our community members motivated me to put extra effort into community engagement. Currently, the Ecomet Alliance engages the community through social media, campaigning, and webinars. We use interactive material to understand what our target audience needs and to learn the most efficient way to teach the importance of understanding the effects of climate change. and how to mitigate its effects. In conclusion, the EcoMate Alliance has a deep-rooted love for climate advocacy, and we can't wait to see a more climate-conscious Earth. And to do that, we need to grow our climate advocacy community, as it has a very important role in the outcome of future climate advocates. Our next speaker will be Saud Aslam, who will talk about our future prospects and endeavors.
Hello everyone, greetings. I am Saud Aslam from Pakistan, and the last segment is the future prospects and expansion. Basically, this project is going to be continued for a long time because it is for knowledge and awareing the local communities that are underdeveloped, that do not have access to relevant material and other educational material toolkits that can be used to study climate change and act wisely. So for that purpose, as we wrap up the current phase of our climate action project, let's discuss our future prospects and expansion plans. First of all, let me give again an overview of the things we have done. First of all, we targeted a specific community that was an underdeveloped community. Based on the community's knowledge, or to assess the community's knowledge, we were going to arrange a webinar, but before that we arranged a survey, and it was filled by almost, if I am not wrong, 300 plus members, and this was after which we carried out a webinar. And after this, here are some future prospects for expansion of our project. First of all is expansion to more countries. This includes targeting more regions so we can expand our efforts to additional underdeveloped countries. And beside these, we can have local partnerships in which we can include local NGOs for better engagement and supporting our program. Next is enhanced digital presence. As you know, there is already ongoing social media engagement. We will be continuing using Instagram beyond the 30-day challenge and explore other platforms like YouTube. After that, we will be having a dedicated website. We will develop a website to centralize resources and all other updates. After that, we are going to take some educational initiatives which will include online courses for the communities that are based in other countries, and physical courses for the communities that are based in our country like Pakistan. After that, we will be giving educational toolkits. We will provide a downloadable material for school and communities. And this is about the educational institution, where we are going to create online courses and webinars on climate change and sustainability. Next most important thing is the policy, advocacy and collaboration. We are going to engage policymakers so that we can advocate for climate-friendly policies using our project insights. We will also collaborate with researchers in future to partner with academic institutions to enhance our present strategies. After that, we have funding and sustainability. We will be seeking funding and we will be applying for grants and seek sponsorship to support and expand our efforts. After that, we will be having crowdfunding. We will launch a crowdfunding campaign to involve the global community and to reach a larger audience, which is followed by monitoring and evaluation. We will be tracking our impact. We will implement a system to monitor and evaluate the impact of our initiatives. We will also be having a continuous improvement in our present structure, in our present projects. We will use data to refine and improve our strategies. This was all about the future prospects that we have in mind to carry on the projects. In conclusion, in summary, we aim to expand our reach, enhance our digital presence, engage communities, advocate for policy changes, secure sustainable funding, and continuously improve our impact. Thank you for your attention and support. Thank you once again.
We all members of the EcoMet Alliance team are grateful to FXB International and Miss Karina for giving us this golden opportunity to be part of this amazing community. We are hopeful and determined in that we will play a positive role in this society, and we will work on climate change and its advocacy. Has it is said that if we want to change, then be change. So we will change ourselves, and from grassroots level to the high level, we will work on climate change. This was best opportunity I have ever experienced regarding climate literacy. Thanks to all the listeners, and thanks once again to FXB International and Miss Karina Winston. Thank you.